Hello, my lovely wishes. It's Holly. Welcome to Dandelion Stitches. Welcome, everybody. Just super happy to have you with me today. I'm really sorry there wasn't a video yesterday. I didn't want you to think, oh my gosh, she went and whined about people being mean and then she disappeared. That wasn't, it's just a little under the weather, and I've still been working on this room, and I didn't have anything that you would have wanted to look at, and I may not today, but at least I'm here. So today I'm going to do a little walkthrough or a little tour of the sewing room. It is about as cleaned up and as good as it's ever going to look. So I thought maybe I ought to video it for posterity in case it never looks like this again. And I apologize. The video is going to be a bit like a really bad, cheap roller coaster ride. It's yeah, I'm sorry, that's all I can say. Being alone, I needed to do it by myself, and I was holding it, and I shake and blah blah blah. It could be it could be mildly entertaining. So I am not going to come back after we look at this video. I got nothing to say except the only giveaway we still yet have open is the cotton cuts. Otherwise, Kaleidoscope, Tilda, everything else has all gone to its new home. So there'll be more. There'll definitely be more. As I've been going through all this stuff and organizing fabrics, I've also been organizing some, how should I put, just, some people would call it scrap bags, but it's like goodly pieces of fabric that all go together that I'm going to put in a bag and let you, if you're interested, they're yours. But that won't be for a few days. So anyway, if I don't, I won't see again. So just be safe, and have a super great weekend, and I will see you again really soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Okay, so here we go into the sewing room. I'm standing in the door, and we're just gonna walk straight ahead. All of the stuff to my left are projects that I need to deal with that I'm pretending aren't there. So we're just gonna walk all the way through to the window. You are going to hear mowing and probably dog barking and who knows what else, because the windows are open and it's beautiful. So that is a pin oak tree. It's about 40 some years old, and it is a good friend, that tree. So now I'm going to turn all the way around. I'm going to try to do it slowly so that I don't make you sick. And so I came in the door, and if I turned around quickly to the right, this is the closet that we just got all fixed up, all nice and gorgeous. I store my fabric in those 12 by 12. I think they're intended for scrapbook paper, but they work really well. I feel like they work really well. It keeps me from piling a bunch of fabric into a space, you know what I mean? I arrange them or organize them either by the type of fabric they are. So the top shelf on the left, there is 108 panels, muslin, linen, minky, canvas, what kind of fabric they are. And then when I go from there, it's either the designer, because I have some super favorite designers that I have a lot of their stuff, or by collection. I have another place in the house where I do have fabric divided up into color, and so I know if I need a specific color, I can go there and find it. But I find that usually when I buy fabric, I put it all together with the pattern and whatever I'm planning to do with it, and put it in one of these bins. And all of the ones that are on the top there, right in front, those are all projects waiting for me to do them. Hopefully I do not die before I get that far. But so they're alphabetical, and then this this row that those don't fit on have some random pieces of fabric that I either just purchased or I don't, whatever. And the charm packs, and there's a little basket full of the minis. And then as we move over, there are jelly rolls and layer cakes. And then on this one, there are fat quarter bundles, more projects that I have put together, and again, some random fabric that needs to go somewhere, but I just couldn't decide quite where. So also, those boxes are patterns, and they're divided alphabetically and also by what they are. So we're going to go to the left. I'm going to move this chair out of the way. So that little gray cart has all my like sewing machine feet and bobbins and thread, and the bottom shelf is Best Press 505 extras that I have on hand. The shelving unit right there is stuff that I would need for sewing, measuring tapes, stuff to clean out my machine, just kind of a little bit of everything. That little brown box was my mother's sewing box. And there's my sewing machine. We should maybe unveil her. There she is, but now she's asleep. There she goes. Gingerbread does this really cool thing where she has like a club where she'll send you a cotton dish towel every month for, I don't know, maybe $16. I don't remember. It was really, I felt good. And I love them. And I love changing them out and putting them over my sewing machine, and then they'll go to the kitchen. So behind it is some foundation paper piece blocks that I did and decided I love them so much I wanted to look at them. And then we'll move across the desk here. This is my workspace. Clips, pins, a Mr. bottle of Best Press, some flatter, which I like for piecing. You see, I like bowls and little organizational. My inhaler, there's a death cloud, that's where my phone usually goes. And then up above are these strips, and they're like, you can put push pins into them. And so if I am working on a particular pattern, I can put the pattern up there, or the picture. Like I keep wanting to go back and look at the picture, so that's where that goes. And then my most used rulers are there. Alexa's in the corner. She talks to me, reads me books, and my computer. So if we keep turning around, there's the window again. That little green cart has patterns and just stuff, it's kind of like the transit. I don't know what to do with it yet, so I put it there. I also usually do my nails in here, and so the bottom shelf is all the stuff that I have to do my nails. That table, that black and white table, is my cutting table. I don't remember where we got it. It opens out, obviously. But when it opens out, then there's no room in here. There's like, I can't even get my chair up like over here to work. So I only have it open when I'm cutting. I get all the cutting done and then close back up again. Baskets of transitional, I don't know what to do with stuff there. On this side is a little bitty design board, some other patterns. This is my my headbands. Say the word, Holly. And some other flowers that I thought maybe I would make my own headbands, but I haven't done that yet. It's my turntable for when I want to be old school. I love my turntable. And there's some, down beneath it, there's some albums. And then this is where I store all my block of the month things that I need to work on. Keeps them all, I'd like to say within sight, but I tend to forget that I'm doing them. This piece of wood thing here. This Tom made that for me so that my cutting boards, the cutting mats, the big one and the little one, can go in there and not get folded up or bent up or, you know, whatever. So then this side is where you usually see when you're looking over my shoulder, and that is the card catalog. In the card catalog is zippers, hardware, punches, my label maker, ribbon, did I say tools? So much stuff is in there. I don't know what I'd do without it. And then below is that box is from last year's Jenny's Christmas box. But I have all of my cork and faux leather and all the stuff that came in the Sally Tomato box for Christmas that I don't know what to do with or if I'll even ever do with. But that's where that is. The tall, dark cabinet, I really need to clean out. It probably doesn't even really need to be in here. I used to do beading, and that's where the beads and the findings and all the stuff are living right now. So, there's my moose. It came from Minnesota. There's my robot that my son made. I like robots. And then if we close the door, there is where the bigger rulers live. And as you can see, I really only just use a specific kind of my favorites. There are many up there that I have not even opened. So let that be a lesson. You don't need all the rulers unless you're doing something specific. My opinion, anyway. So there is where the ironing board and the irons live, behind the door, along with some other stuff. My yoga mats are down there because I also do yoga in here. And now you're staring at my calendar, which I like very much. I used to keep this curtained, but since it's so tidy now, I really would rather not have the curtains. So I think, did I do inside the cupboards yet? I don't think so. Sorry. This cupboard is stabilizers. So the bottom shelf is all soft and stable. The second shelf is different interfacings, and the top is a box of Steam Seam, and I think it's like pieces of soft and stable. So there's also some over on this side, there's vinyl and some foundation paper piecing paper. And then the next one, sorry, I know it's making you seasick. The next one is papers, art supplies. There's my embroidery stuff at the top. There's rope and webbing, and then things that I use to film with. And then this is my my sharps container. I saw this on Pinterest, I think, where it was like a gum container, and it either, let's see, how can I show you this? Never mind. It opens on two sides, a little side and a big side, so you can put your needles and your blades in it, and it's, boy, I really like that. The corner cabinet has batting in it, and I am not going to show it to you because it is just an embarrassment. There's no other word for it. It's just an embarrassment. And then up above are scraps that I need to organize. Right now they're organized by color, but I need to get them down and like cut them into 2.5-inch strips or 5-inch squares, or you know, that's what I need to do. So there it is. That is where I am a great majority of the day.